Roman, you can't fake anger unless you're an actor, and he's not an actor.
I know he seemed like he was going after guys. I didn't hear the whole interview. I kind of walked in late on it, and I get it. He's going to fight for his family. He's going to fight for his people. And right now he's feeling like he's under attack, that people are saying that Texas A&M is paying for this, and that's all they're doing. That's the only reason that they're getting players. And what that really truly means is that it's taking away from the ability and the job that he and his coaching staff has done in terms of recruiting these players. These players just don't show up because you're offering them a check. No, you're offering them an opportunity to win ball games, to be a part of something special, to actually go out there and compete for a championship, and that they are building something special in the SEC at Texas A&M, that they have a dream or that they have a vision for them to be successful in their future.
My question is, how can you tell nowadays if someone's cheating or not? It seems like they all are doing the same thing.
If somebody asked me that question, I would follow up with another question and say, what is cheating?
Yeah.
Like, what is truly cheating at this point? Because right now, everything seems to be above board. And until the NCAA steps up and says that this is wrong, this is right, then we all truly are just living in this place of there really are no rules. And when there are a place of no rules, then you can do whatever you really want to and then just blame it on the next person, or say that whatever they're getting at any point in time, which I think the players should have been getting from the beginning of time, that it is all now just an NIL deal.
Yeah, and I don't know where. I mean, he called out some website called Bro Bible, which I've seen before, and the guy named Slice Bread. I know Slice Bread. That is me.
He has the name of a caller.
That is my pen name on Twitter, by the way. So but seriously, it doesn't take much to get something like that started.
Right.
And then the next thing, I mean, we've had people call, what do you think about Jimbo Fisher spending $30 million for it? And now he's brought it into the open.
Right.
So you can't wash it away.
No, you can't. And that's also a problem in the world that we live in now, is that you'd rather be first than right. So people, as long as you just get it out there, you win. It doesn't matter if it's true or not. Let the general population decide on those things. But I just want to be the first one to get out there and say something that, hey, Texas A&M's cheating. They can't get this good of a class. They can't get this many top-tier 5-star players to come to Texas A&M without offering them or paying them or promising them something. It must be illegal. And that's just not true, according to Jimbo. And, right now, it can't be true, because what's really cheating at this point? We don't know anything that any of these young men were offered or given to sign. All we know is that they signed a letter of intent and that Texas A&M has the #1 recruiting class in the country. But does that equate to wins? They still have to win games on Saturday.
But they have had great players. I mean,
right.
the endless stream of great players.
You look at their defense this past year.
Yeah.
They were one of the best defenses.
Well, they bought them.
Hey, whatever. Hey,
they just didn't spend as much.
Paul, I was always taught, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Yeah.
So at least they're trying, and I applaud them for that.
But Roman, I don't want to go old school on you. When you were at Alabama, they were cheating.
Actually, they were not cheating when I was there, Paul, because they got caught previously.
Okay. I mean,
I think you had something to do with that at one point in time. We don't have to talk about the past.
I used to be an investigative reporter. There's no reason to be an investigative reporter nowadays. You just make it up.
That's it. Just say it, and whether you're right or wrong.
I wish it had been that easy back when I got my start. I wouldn't have lost all the friends and hair that I currently don't have.
Is that what that was?
So let's talk about what it means. Alabama's had #1 classes and translated. Kirby now has done that. Will this be the moment for Jimbo Fisher?
And so #1 classes don't exactly equate to wins. Tennessee had some top-tier classes as well, and it didn't equate to wins. So what I do think that it equates to is that it allows you the opportunity to miss. It allows you to all of a sudden, you get a 5-star and you can whiff on a 5-star because you got 3 4-stars that one of those guys are going to hit at that same position to give you a chance to where you don't even feel the pain. So what you have to do is continue to capitalize on this, that obviously Jimbo is building something that these players have a vision and something that they want to continue to be a part of, that you're locking down Texas. Whatever that is that he's selling, these young men are buying into it. So I think it allows them to actually allow them to miss a little bit more, that not every 5-star, not every player that everybody's reading about today has to be a home run. That the deeper part of this class, like some players that we're not talking about today, may actually rise to the top and be one of the guys that, when it's all said and done, 2 or 3 years down the road, this is the player that's the real star in this class. We all know that the Nolan kid's going to be a home run because he's the #1 overall player. And according to ESPN, they don't miss on those things. Those guys do great homework and research when it comes to their playing ability, their background, their sense of urgency when they're on the field. They know exactly what they're doing. They don't miss on too many #1 overall recruits. But when you're adding other details to that recruiting class, that's when you really can actually get the wins. They still have to answer the quarterback position as well.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.